OpenAI has just announced its new AI model, Sora, and it has quickly taken over the entire internet.
This does feel like another ChatGPT, DALL-E moment for AI.
At the same time, another truly incredible model, V-JESPA, has been released by leading scientists in the field, the legends of Meta. Argument began when many people criticized him for the reason he made this. He did not hesitate to provide many reasons to defend himself. As a data scientist, I'm excited for it. I have read all the paper along with scouring all the tweets I could find about it. Who is right? Who is wrong? What is the better approach to AGI? I will explain all in this video. First, let's discuss what is Sora and what it has Sora. Sora is a diffusion model, just like DALL-E, meaning that given input noisy patches and conditioning information like text prompt, it is trained to predict the original clean patch. But what makes this model so groundbreaking is the same way they built GPT-3 in 2020. Scale. It has been trained on a lot of high-quality video of different aspect ratio, making it come from the deal with the Shutterstock in July. Plus, it has huge computing power. Look at the difference between base compute, 4x compute, and 32x compute. Incredible, right? And it has cost them a ton of money. But they will soon get money back with a ton of cool applications like animating DALL-E image. Now, every children's book will have a cartoon in it, or simulating Minecraft. Now, I can finally make this video.
Who would win in a battle, this giant ancient Enderman or this Titan gas?
But there is a really strong statement when say the model not only understands what the user has asked for in the prompt, but also how the thing exists in the physical world. I don't think that is a statement from the author, but rather a way of marketing, because later on it says it may struggle with accurately simulating the physics of a complex skin and may not understand specific instances of cause and effect, mixing up left and right. I think this really strong statement is where the argument begins. Now, what about V-JESPA and what it has achieved? The simple idea of these models is everyone has a work model, even an infant or a cat, after knocking several items off the table and observing the result, can understand that what go up must come down. They want AI to learn more like humans do, forming internal model of the world around them, learn, adapt, and form plans efficiently. Unlike generative approaches like Sora that try to fill in every missing pixel, V-JESPA has the flexibility to discard unpredictable information and mask out a large portion of a video, so the model can only show a little bit of the content and then ask the model to fill in the blank of what's missing, not in terms of the actual pixel, but rather a more abstract representation in this representation space. It could really be the next big thing in terms of model. The theoretical foundation really makes sense, and it outperforms a lot of generative models. The argument began when this video came up.
The future of AI is not generative. Basically, we don't know how to do this properly.
Sora claimed that it understands the physics world, and Yannick could say, if your goal is to train a work model for recognition or planning using pixel level prediction, is a terrible idea. And he has reason to believe that generation happens to work for tech because tech is discrete with a finite number of symbols. Dealing with uncertainty in a prediction is easy in such setting. However, dealing with prediction uncertainty in high-dimension continuous sensory input is simply intractable. That's why generative models for sensory input are doomed to failure. To simply explain this, generative video is really hard and expensive. Realistic looking video does not indicate that a system understands physical world. Generative model will always have a hard limit and will never understand work model. Problem is, right now we can't know for sure yet because Sora has not been physically released, and it is indisputable that right now and in the near future, pouring money into generative model for scaling will be incredible result. I think Jan Lincoln really have a reason for what he believes, but to me, we can't know anything for sure yet. So the final question, what future do I, as a data scientist, believe in? I have no proof to back it up, but I want to believe that Jan Lincoln is right, because large corporations like OpenAI take control of everything right now, and you could never take a chance against them. So I want to believe in the future where open source models and new architecture models can win in that battle. A future where innovation isn't stifled by corporate monopoly, but thrives in a collaborative effort of passionate individuals driven by a common goal. A future where we achieve AGI in a more interesting and unexpected way. So, what do you believe?